Hello and welcome to another episode of How You Can Do It Too. Yes, Chubbs got hurt the other day. Me and the wife was sitting on the porch and noticed this big gash on the side of his leg. Don't know how it happened, but here's a few pictures. As you can see, he ended up with 7 staples. Now this is Chubb's second time around with the cone. You know, some people call it the cone of shame, but hey, your pet needs it. The first time around he had his eye surgery and stuff, but we learned some tips along the way that people don't talk about, and me and Chubbs is going to show you some tips that you may never think of that's going to help you along the way and help your pet too, to, you know, be comfortable with wearing the cone, and some things to look out for. I hope it helps you, and we're going to get right to it. This is a big one for me. I was noticing Chubbs over there scratching on the side of his cone, and you know, he just could not get to it. And just imagine having something on your face or on your body that you can't get to, and it's just driving you crazy and you can't get to it. When you see your pet, you know, scratching over here on the side or trying to reach over and chew an area, pet's going to do that, you know. Take care of it for him, you know. I see him scratching over here, I go in there and I give him a nice little scratch and rub, you know. If he was to have stitches on his face, of course, use common sense, you know, reach in there and give him a little scratch around the stitches. If it's, you know, if he's reaching, trying to get a space. Same if he's trying to get to a spot on his back, you know, or on his side. Of course, again, if it's next to wherever his surgery was done or the reason why he's wearing a cone, be careful of that. But if you see where area is, just give him a nice little scratch, you know, take care of that, you know. Just imagine, it would drive me crazy. So just keep that in mind. Just keep an eye on your pet when you see him scratching or trying to get somewhere. Take care of it for him. Another thing to keep in mind when you're walking your pet is Chubb's an old country dog. He likes running around through the woods. I got him on a leash, but make sure you're walking through clear paths, because see, like that stick right there? Well, that cone's nothing but a big scoop. And also, not to mention, you know, where his cut is, he can go up against that and tear it out, so tear his stitches out. So just make sure you keep them in a clear path, and keep them away from stuff like this, because especially if they have a facial surgery or something, the reason why they're wearing the cone. Another good tip is always keep their water bowl full to the top as close as you can, you know, without making a mess, and heavy enough that the cone, when they hit it, doesn't knock it over, and where the cone can actually go over the bowl, as seen here. Okay, another very important thing you need to do while your pet has a cone on is you need to clean inside the cone. A lot of times you can't take them off because most likely that's going to be time they're going to hurt themselves. So if they have anything in their face, just be very careful, and of course, you know, on their body. But what I do is I take a damp rag with very mild soap. I'm using just use a mild dish detergent, and then just come in here. I know, buddy. Kind of talk them through it and clean the inside and wipe it out. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. And if they have facial surgery or something, you know, just be very careful that you don't hit it, but just wipe it down with a very mild soap. And he doesn't have anything on him, on his face, no surgery, so I'm just going to give him a little wipe here. A little wipe here. He's not digging it too well, but yeah, he's good. And then dry it off. You know, get it nice and dry, because they're going to lick it and stuff. But there again, if they've had anything done to their facial surgery, just be very careful. That's a good boy. You know, always tell him a good boy. Yeah, good boy. And most of all, always give them love. I love you. Say I love you. Come on. Come on, say I love you. There you go. Okay, that's gonna wrap her up for now. I hope this video has helped you with what tips we gave. And from me and Chubbs, have a good day.